The sun is out, and let's get started with just a quick morning meditation. So if you can meet me in a cross-legged seat of your choice, let's begin. So with palms up or palms down, gently lift the chest. Lift your gaze ever so slightly for a moment. Feel your sit bones grounded onto the ground. Engage your core and gently close your eyes. Take a nice breath in. Take another deep breath in through your nose, filling up your lungs, and smoothly and slowly letting the breath go. When you're ready, let's just gently bring our palms together in front of our heart. Feel the sensation of your palms pressed together, the heat in between your palms. Feel the back of your thumbs on your sternum. And gently bow your head. Stay here for a breath. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, gently release your palms down to the mat. If you're comfortable, maybe opening your eyes and then just reaching your arms up overhead. Glance between the palms and slowly bring your palms together in front of your heart. Bow your head once more. Stay here for a breath. And again, let's just gently release the palms to the side of our body. Reach them slowly overhead. Glance between the palms, and this time reaching your shoulders. Feeling your scapulas move up towards the ceiling. And then gently and slowly bringing the palms together one last time in front of your heart. All right, let's just begin by just twisting a little bit to the right. Looking over your shoulder, letting your gaze move across the horizon. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, maybe twist a little bit more, glancing over your shoulder if you can, working the eyes into the movement. And when you're ready, let's just come forward, bringing both palms together in front of you, down at the mat, and just slide them forward. Feeling the stretch now in your glute muscles, in your back. If it feels a little uncomfortable in the knees, just come up a little bit higher. One more breath. Breathing in and slowly letting it out and coming forward again. Bringing the palms to your side, reaching up. And this time just twisting to the opposite side. Refining these movements in any way that serves you. I have keeping both of your sit bones on the mat. Feeling the twist in your belly. Sitting up nice and tall and glancing over your shoulder. Take a breath in. And last breath out here, twist a little deeper if it works for you. And releasing, coming forward. Last time, just bringing the palms out. Forward again. If we're comfortable, let's lay both of our forearms down on the mat. And here, let's just spread the arms so they're shoulder length apart. Okay, so we're getting ready for dolphin arms, headstand arms, this kind of thing. So from your shoulder to the tip of your fingers, allow the sensation of the heaviness of your body to weigh down. So feel your muscles. Feel from your elbow, your forearm, your wrists, your palms, and your fingers. Push down into the ground and stay here for a breath. Perfect. Now from here, from this movement, all we're going to do is just drop the knees and then uncross your ankles. Walk back if you've come off your mat. And from here, we're going to come into just 2 cat-cows. But make them work. When we're pushing the scapulas up towards the ceiling, we're engaging the anterior part of the body. Just engage the front part of your body, stretching out the back side. And then releasing it down, taking your time, lifting your gaze, lifting your sit bones, your hips up behind you. Release the breath, and on your next inhale, one last cat. Pushing your scapulas up towards the ceiling, engaging the core. Allowing your biceps to rotate towards the front of the room and your triceps to rotate towards the back. So we get into these nice handstand arms and release, allowing the belly to drop, the chest and your chin and the gaze to lift, and lift those hip bones up towards the ceiling. The face here is lifted as well, moving your cheeks or maybe your smile up a little bit, lifting the face. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, just curl your toes under, lift your knees up into your first down dog. And just arrive in this space. Just make this first down dog of the day comfortable and feel good in the body. So no stress here, thinking we're doing it right or we're doing it wrong or this way or that. It just is. Take a breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out, just step forward so the front part of your feet are at the back of your hands. And allow your head to drop. And now just feeling the stretch in your hamstrings, in your glutes, in your back. And if this feels good, we could ragdoll it for a moment, grabbing opposite elbow. Take a breath in, just feeling the extension and elongation in your spine. Perfect. Let's drop the palms and let's reach up towards the ceiling. Just reaching, and bringing the palms together in front of your heart, and pause here. Gently close your eyes. This is the time to go inward even more. Connect with yourself while your hands are in prayer position, taking a breath and just noticing your body, thanking your body for showing up today in your practice, feeling straight, tall, and proud, engaged. Here we go. Let's drop the palms one last time, reach up, and now we are going to swan dive it down, nice and slowly. Place the palms on the ground and let's step back for our first high plank of the day. We're holding the high plank for just a moment. You're on your tippy toes, right? Your toes. And we're just going to revolve forward and back, coming up onto the tippy toes and coming back onto the balls, feeling the balls of the feet on the mat, and then just coming forward and just straightening out the toe. And then when we come over, we're over the shoulders a bit, let's just come into an up dog. Glancing up at the ceiling, and then rolling over the toes and coming into a down dog one more time. So lift the right leg up towards the ceiling, feeling a long line of extension from your toe to your hips, from your hips down your spine to your shoulders. And then let's tiger curl the knee into the chest and hold it for a breath. Taking a breath in and a breath out, and with your tucked right knee, just place the foot between the palms, steady yourself, and just rise up into a crescent lunge. Take a breath here. Nice sturdy legs holding you up. Glance between the palms, and then as we bring the feet together and lower the arms to the sides of our body, pause, and then just reach up into chair pose and take a breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Bring both palms together in front of your heart. And as we release, we're going to stand, lift our right foot up so we're in a one-legged Tadasana. Hold your balance. You can always bring the palms together in front of your heart. Maybe glancing up, refining these movements. And then we're going to come into a figure four with prayer arms and pause. Take a breath. Have the breath steady you. Have it calm you, center you. And then from here, the next movement we're going to get into is just a standing split with that right leg lifted. So when you're ready, unfurl the legs, bring the right leg behind you, just bring both palms down to the mat and lift the right leg up. And we're staying here for 3 breaths. So take your time getting here. Enjoy the balance. Again, refining the movements in any way that works for you. Maybe you can point your toe, lift the leg a little bit higher. Maybe you want to play with just a one-armed standing split, like a short half moon. You're here for one more breath, and then bring the lifted leg down to meet the other foot, and we're going to rise nice and slow. So bring as we start standing up, vertebrae by vertebrae, allow the body to still be heavy in front of you. Just soaking in all of the movement that you can in this, and then just gently reaching the arms up overhead, taking a breath into the nose, and then just bringing the hands in front of your heart one last time. Close your eyes. Take a breath in. Bow your head to yourself. Let go of what is no longer serving you this morning. Any emotions from yesterday that could still potentially linger into this day, this Friday, March 1st. Bringing the arms up overhead one last time. Releasing the arms down to your side. Let's come into a little bit of a Malasana movement. So I am stepping out further than my hips and shoulder width distance apart. And let's just, in bringing the feet out to the side a little bit, come into a Malasana movement. I'm bringing my palms together in front of my heart and pressing my knees a little bit wider and allowing the hip to sink a little deeper towards the mat. Take a breath in, this yogi squat, this movement that we would sit in ancient days around the fire in these kinds of movements. So we don't have to actually keep the movement here. What else can we do creatively with this Malasana? Well, if we were in front of a fire, maybe we would be reaching, moving the hips from side to side, opening up the hips a little bit more. Maybe we would bring, looking up over one shoulder, looking maybe up at someone, coming back, doing the other side. Now I'm looking up at the sunrise. Perfect. Coming back, bringing both palms together in front of our heart. And let's just let the sit bones come to the mat. Elevate the feet and just come into a boat pose. Feel the sensation of the hips now. Lifted. The engagement in the core. Perfect. Cross the feet and just come into the same movement that we began with, just an easy pose. Just gently close your eyes, in tune with yourself, ready for the day, thinking of peace in this world, others, ourself, our connection to everything alive, all matter. And namaste. Thank you for practicing with me.